Hi everyone, Father Gerry here, and here I am in Our Lady of Las Vegas Church, as you can see in the background, the altar area. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the reopening of our church. We got word from Governor Sisolak that churches have been deemed essential services here in the state of Nevada, and that's good news. The bad news is that for this first phase, the opening is limited to only 50 people per service, or 50 people per Mass. So Bishop Thomas, the Bishop of Las Vegas, has followed Governor Sisolak's mandate and is opening our churches this coming Saturday, June 6th, keeping with the 50-person limit at each Mass. So, like it or not, that's the way it is, and it has to be this way at least for the time being. So, Our Lady of Las Vegas Church, then, that means we will open Saturday, June 6th, and our first Mass will be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We are having an abbreviated Mass schedule during this time in order to keep people from thinking that this is normal, because it's not a normal time. So there is an abbreviated and changed Mass schedule during this reopening process. So as I said, the first Mass will be on Saturday evening at 4 o'clock here in the church, followed by Masses on Sunday beginning at 7:30 in the morning, at 10:30, and at 10:45 an overflow Mass will take place in Bevan Hall in the gym. Then Mass will be at 1 o'clock in Polish for our Polish members, and then Mass in the evening at 5:30 with Filipino music. Again, at each of these Masses there will be a limit of 50 people allowed in the building, in the church at that time. And because of this, it is necessary for us to take reservations, or reservations need to be taken for this, to avoid people coming and then being turned away at the door. And that's something that we really don't want to have to do. I mean, you come to church, nobody wants to be told that, well, sorry, we're full, you can't come in. So that's why we want to, during this temporary time, to take reservations, and we can bring 50 people in the church. That way no one will get turned away at the door. And when you come to church, things will be a little bit different than usual. Have to be ready for that. First of all, we ask that everyone bring and wear your mask when you come to Mass. When you come to the church through one designated door that will be opened, we ask that you're going to be checked for your reservation. Also, your temperature is going to be checked to see that it's not way up there and that you might be ill or anything. Then unfortunately we wouldn't be able to let you in. Even though we have some of it here, we ask that you also perhaps bring some hand sanitizer with you so that you can use that. Seating also in the church is going to be a little bit different. We have had marked off the seats in the church to accommodate the social distancing so that people will be distanced from one another. Families, of course, that live in the same household will be able to sit together normal in the pew, but people who are not in the same household and come to church must keep their distance from one another. The cry room will not be open during this time. The Knights of Columbus and other volunteers will be here as well to assist you when you come to the church, and signs will also be up here to guide you. Now, during Mass, there'll be a few things that'll be different too. There will be no collection taken up. It doesn't mean we won't take your donation. It just means that we don't have the collection taken up. And instead, we'll have the CSA box in the back of the church, in the lobby of the church there, so that you can place your donations in that. Or you can also keep using the online giving, or you can call the office. You can mail it in. You can bring it to the office. Knock on, ring the doorbell. Those are all ways that your offering can be given. We just won't have a collection taken up during Mass. There also will be no offertory procession. We won't be bringing the gifts up, the bread and wine, or the offertory collection up to the altar during Mass. Holy Communion will only be distributed under one species. That means under the form of bread. We will not be receiving from the cup during this time. We priests also have been instructed we're not allowed to stand in the lobby of the church as you leave church after Mass. So we normally do shaking hands and greeting everyone. That's unfortunate, but it has to be that way for now. Now, Masses on weekdays, Monday through Friday, will continue to be at 8 o'clock in the morning. And since the number of people at weekday Masses are usually below 50, we don't normally get 50 people, much considerably less at the weekday Masses. Reservations for weekday Masses are not necessary, but we will continue to monitor the amount so that in case the amount of people at the weekday Mass does arise up to 50, that we have to watch out for that as well. The Sacrament of Reconciliation confessions will be on Saturdays from 2:30 in the afternoon until 4 o'clock, or really till its conclusion. This will take place not in the church, but in Bevan Hall. And chairs will be set up in the lobby of Bevan Hall to accommodate those who are waiting to go to confession, all keeping with the social distancing. And also, if you are planning a baptism or a wedding, or if there's a funeral or something that might be coming up, that we ask that you please contact the parish office for all of that. It's great that our church is opening again. It's not so great that we have to do it this way by limiting the number of people that are coming in, but this is the way it has to be for now. And so we know that's only going to be temporary, and hopefully it'll be only short-lived until we get back to normal anyway. So during this time, we welcome you back slowly back into the church. We're very glad to see you again, have you back again. And we just ask that you do practice patience and that you be understanding during this time, that we get back together again and slowly get back to normal. It'd be great to see you again and welcome you back to Our Lady of Las Vegas Parish. So in the meantime, till we see you, God bless you. Thank you for your attention.